not quick enough for him to stop L.A. Tenorio there.
We were talking about that in the last coverage 2 games ago. As we see L.A. Tenorio taking advantage of the rest of the Tropac sectors, not looking at man and ball, no help defenders, but a good finish right there for L.A. We're talking about that, yung sapatos nga ni Ranidel who goes to the bench. You know, when you wear shoes like that, Seth, ibig sabihin, maganda nilalaro mo. Kasi buuloob mo eh. Buuloob mo magsuot ka yan.
Okay. So, if I see a pink pair of rubber shoes
sigurado maganda nilalaro.
Okay. Thanks for the advice. Chris Cardona, Dillinger. He's also pining for a big game in the series. He's been in and out of the roster actually as Castro pops from 15. Popping out and Simpson collects that board. There's Baguios off to a good start. The Vans will get it to gently trickle in, and he got a foul from Williams as well.
Now there's a lot of guys that have struggled on the part of Alaska. Joe DeBat also being one of them ever since Kelly Williams was inserted into that lineup in that starting rotation. Right there, he finally attacks Kelly Williams, and right now, key guys for Alaska getting good contribution. L.A. Tenorio, Cyrus Baguio, and Joe DeVance.
Joe DeVance had a good first game with 19 points to help along Hugnatan and Simpson in game number 1, but that seems so long ago, and this series already in its 6th game. Nice forward pitch. Alaska burning this Araneta Coliseum hardwood with an early surge. It's an 8-point lead. Chot Reyes has no recourse but press the timeout buzzer now. Just stepping out of a TNT timeout, time to look at some important numbers. Alaska has won games 1 and 3, and those are games wherein their offense was in high gear.
But it's very strange because usually Alaska, you take a more defensive team compared to Talk and Text, but the numbers don't suggest that having more points, a big amount of points in those wins, 97 compared to 79 in those losses.
Turnover by TNT. Tenorio side stepping and scoring.
Coach Chot Reyes really forced to call that timeout after Alaska called a timeout 2 minutes ago because his team not playing the defense that they want. Again, L.A. Tenorio gets to the middle of the lane, able to create something for himself. Already a 10-0 run being done by Alaska.
And Chot Reyes is disappointed not with his offense. It's the way, as you pointed out, his players seem to not be conscious of where the ball is and where the man is. And that's why Ranidel was brought down for a while. And there was that very stern look coming from Chot Reyes. And that's the lean-in Alapag special.
Well, that's a sign of a leader right there. Jimmy Alapag coming off the bench. He knew his team was in trouble, attacked the basket, and tried to create something for themselves.
And keep in mind, Talk and Text with a chance to close it here today. Chot Reyes and his team, second opportunity to be together in the conference finals. The Simpson all knotted up, but was fouled. Castro with the foul, his first. Let's send it to Leah.
Thanks for Coach Chot Reyes. His keys to winning this ball game are things that they've actually been doing right for the past few games. Number 1, Sean Daniels has to match up well with Diamond Simpson, especially since he's been putting up some good numbers lately. They also have to stay disciplined defensively. Alaska has a very patient offense that attacks when they make defensive mistakes. And since Talk and Text likes to run, mistakes are hard to avoid, so they have to keep that in mind. Also, they have to come out and match Alaska's energy and intensity because, as we can see, they are playing like there's no tomorrow. Seth?
And everything that Leah said was not happening for Talk and Text on the floor so far. And defensive discipline, nothing in a couple of plays. Both sides, by the way, with 3 turnovers apiece. Simpson, banging, scoring.
And it almost seems for Talk and Text, they've forgotten the things that got them here. Playing good defense, making Diamond Simpson work. And these are the things that Alaska has been able to get going here in the first quarter.
Correct. As Carey tries to cut it up from 10, it won't stay inside. And could be a Sean Daniels foul. He knew it. And Tim Cone is dancing the locomotion along the sideline. Of course, hindi mo inabutan yan, Jason, because he felt they may have been traveling earlier. Look at that lead pass to Baguio. Nice catch! Masyado namang early offense yun.
At masyado namang madali yung naging tutos doon ni Cyrus Baguio. One pass and a layup after one pass. Coach Chot Reyes forced to burn a 30-seconder because after 2 minutes of his timeout, ganun pa rin ang nangyayari sa kanila.
Absolutely, they need this. Handy picks ang first ang bakay mo. Bonzol seals all, and I'm looking at Chot's body language, and you can tell he's saying and expounding on exactly what you're talking about.
Right there, obviously, he's getting on his players because he set up that defense. Like you said, they're trying to extend that defense, but you can't allow your man to go behind you for a layup, and that's what Cyrus Baguio did.
And suddenly, Alaska surged in front 26-12. Look at this.
And you can see right there, Ranidel unaware that Cyrus is right behind him, leads to an open layup. Sean Daniels thinking that Cyrus is going to pass, and Cyrus just makes it look pretty.
And Daniels had just committed a foul earlier and was not going to commit a second one just as quickly. In the meantime, Tasso burned and scorched. Baguio. Oh, good crossover. Could have been a spectacular move. There was that thigh of Ranidel that was in the path, I believe.
They're going to call that thigh, and Ranidel wasn't going to give an easy basket, obviously. You can see it right here.
Check.
Ito na si Cyrus, puwedo na. Watch. Right post.
Sa kanan.
Double karate chop.
Meron pang pagkataas. Cyrus Baguio tickling the net with his 9th point as we have Marquis coming in for the first time.
Nakita mo yung talk and text set talaga. Nag-ibang palit na sila. They've changed so many personnel because they can't find the group that can match the intensity of Alaska.
Yes, indeed. And this unit has not been changed so far. Keep in mind, no Sonny Toss because of the injury. Sean Daniels trying to carve space inside. Marquis can fire from afar. No chance to do so. Here's the pass to Castro. The double team quickly. The triple team on him. Ranidel leans into the shot. No, there's no clear, decent shot so far for TNT on each offensive set on the half court. Better defensive awareness today by Alaska, at least in this opening quarter. Baguio, eyeball to eyeball. Tony De La Cruz, too strong. And when you can't get the rebound, tap it to a teammate. That'll help.
It seems that teams that win those tap outs usually win the ball game because that shows their intensity has everything working for Alaska at the moment.
This is like the Alaska team that played that third quarter of Game 1 and Game 3 when they were blazing hot. Look at this, 13-12. Sean Daniels from close range.
Except in this game, you cannot fault Sean Daniels. Sean Daniels already with 8 points, and he's their #1 guy right now for Talk and Tech. Seems that local crew, that wanted local crew, hasn't really given him much help.
Sean Daniels tapping it away. Advance from the corner. That will bounce away. And a rebound foul could be on Marquis.
I've got to give credit to Tony De La Cruz. Tony De La Cruz, one of those guys that has to play extra minutes because Sonny Toss is not there. But he has opened up things for Alaska, given them a guy that can shoot from the outside, and actually made their offense a little bit easier for the other guys.
We have a change in the lineup. Larry Ponachero, who has seen action in the series, is on the floor for the first time. We take a look at Sonny Toss. I'm sure he would rather be on the court rather than where he is, but looks like he's gone for the season.
Nothing more painful for a player than to be this close to getting to a championship and being told that you can't play.
Long-term na biniview nila, ano ha? Samantala, look at Ponachero. He looks like Spider-Man with that long... what do the players call? What do the...
Kinisha.
That seems to... It's better than yung mga raps ng araw, ano? Mas social ito eh.
Tsaka mas mahirap yung spelling. Kinisha.
Sabi ng mga trainer sa akin, pwede panligo para iligo mo yan eh. Pwede yan. Nakatikit lang sa'yo bukas. Samantala, traveling. 31-14 tally. let's remind you about Hanes being our official underwear here in the PBA. 52 seconds remaining, and it's been an Alaska quarter. Alapag waltzing with Bonacher. Hooks it outside to Castro. 16 on the timepiece. Ranidel has not connected. No, he still has no connection. Baguio. Bobbing and weaving well. Bonacher pops. That will not work. And the rebound controlled by the Ocampo. Alapag says, let's think last shot here, or let's set it up. There's a differential of about 3 seconds. Alaska coaching staff saying use your fouls. Bonacher. Is it a 3-point attempt?
It looks like Jimmy was able to get that shot up and have an opportunity for 3 free throws. Tupakan lang yan eh. Pero si Jimmy, alam niya gusto kumahal yung Alaska.
Totoo yan.
So tatimingan mo na pagka-foul sa'yo, titira ka rin. So right now, he earns himself 3 free throws.
Sige, pumaul ka. Tito.
So right there, Larry knows he has to foul. Jimmy is about to attack. Akit kagad, oh. Good call, you know. He's definitely going for that shot.
Alapag so far 2 of the 3 and 1 more in the offing. Parang Spider-Man ang dating Bonacher. And Alapag, no problem with the 3 gift shots. And they're within 14. But this is too big a lead, I think, at the end of the first quarter. As there's a rush by Baguio. Nothing. Talk and text. Trying to put up something in the end. Nothing there. But Alaska, Jason, already with an early statement.
Alaska, now it was their turn to play good defense, limiting Talk and Text to 17 points, giving Talk and Text a taste of their own medicine.
Back here at the Big Dome for the PBA, and we start off the second quarter with Talk and Text assistant coach Josh Reyes. Coach, it is a 14-point deficit for you guys. All the keys that Coach Chot mentioned earlier, staying disciplined defensively, coming out with energy, that doesn't seem to be happening right now.
Yeah, we started really flat. We were successful a couple times at the start of the ball game, dumping the ball down to Sean Daniels, but that took away from our running game. So we really have to quicken the pace more to get back in the ball game.
All right, on the side of Alaska, there is no sunny sauce for this ball game. Does that affect in any way how exactly you prepared for them?
Well, if anything, it should help us. That's another big man less for them to worry about. So hopefully, we won't relax because of their lack and turn into gain for them.
Thanks, Coach. Seb?
Thanks a lot, Leah. More or less clearly stating the state of affairs on the Talk and Text side of the floor.
He did mention the first couple of touches went to Sean Daniels. Sean Daniels did respond for them. He gave them 8 points. But these are the guys that need to help. Ranidel de Ocampo only finding his first 2 points of the game, and other locals need to get it going.
Ranidel de Ocampo, first basket. The only time he scored below 10 points was in game number 4. Here's Simpson looking inside. That could be traveling. And Chot Reyes beating the referee to the locomotion there.
Already 2 turnovers for Diamond Simpson, both of them traveling violations at the post. So you can see that Sean Daniels does give him problems, can give him problems. I don't think that Talk and Text is hoping that Sean Daniels will outperform, or has an illusion that Sean Daniels will outperform Diamond Simpson. They're just hoping that he will be competitive, but so far that illusion is becoming reality because he has 10 points while Simpson only has 5.
Pag-survival talaga, when your job is on the line, you'll do everything.
But you have to give credit to Sean Daniels that he responded in a positive way.
Yes, good point. Some people will sulk and what right do you have and all that jazz. A block. Baguio's doing a little of everything. He can even sell the popcorn later if he tells you. If he tells you, he will.
You did say it right there. Cyrus Baguio has done it on both ends of the court. 9 points so far. And right here, picking up a second block. Ang linis, oh.
Gakuko, fingertip, pero abot na abot. just enough to deny that. And here's Nathan with a starring role.